Bam Margera sues out of Paramount. Johnny Knoxville over Jackass 4 firing and alleges an inhumane treatment. Johnny Knoxville and Bam Margera are currently bogged down in a legal battle. Hey guys, welcome back to Loaf. After Margera sued Knoxville and others back in August, he declared wrongful firing from the movie Jackass Forever. Margera argues he was subjected to psychological torture by being forced to accept a wellness agreement to star in Jackass Forever. Bam Margera was one of the original cast members of the Jackass, a famous comedy TV series. He has filed a case against Paramount, former co-star Johnny Knoxville, director Jeffrey Tremaine, and the producer Jones after being fired from the upcoming movie Jackass Forever. According to many sources, the incident was like this. Bam Margera was forced to sign a wellness treaty while he was in rehab in 2019 and tortured. If he didn't sign, he'd be excluded from the upcoming series, Jackass Forever. Margera alleged that Johnny Knoxville, including Tremaine and Jones, accosted him and coerced him into accepting the agreement, but he was being fired out for breaking the wellness agreement. As reported by Variety, the suit declares that Margera was fired after testing positive for Adderall, even though he has seized Adderall by prescription for 10 long years. The suit relates Margera's treatment to Britney Spears' conservatorship case, claiming that he has been oppressed as a result of real health problems. The suit, however, states that Paramount's atrocious medication of Margera cannot be countenanced. It's very clear that Margera had undergone psychological torture in the form of a wellness agreement. He got terminated for his protected class status due to his medical condition and the discriminatory action. A recent report on the lawsuit published by The Hollywood Reporter discloses that the wellness agreement allowed for Bam Margera immediate termination from Jackass Forever. In the incident, he didn't blow into a breathalyzer 3 times a day, had to submit to a urinalysis twice a week, have his hair follicles tested on a normal basis, and take drugs every morning while on a FaceTime call with a consultant hired by Paramount. The suit states Margera did not slip up. He followed the requirements of the wellness agreement to a T at a great emotional cost. Defendant's treatment of Margera worsened his mental health issues and led to extreme suicidal thoughts, but still, Margera strived only to have the rug pulled out from under him. The lawsuit adds that one of the several drugs that Margera was compelled to submit demonstrated that he was taking prescription Adderall. Opponents knew full well that Bam Margera had to take Adderall to treat his attention deficit disorder. He had been on this treatment for many years, but all of these reasons, and without even giving Margera a single opportunity to explain, Paramount fired him. Surprisingly, Johnny Knoxville has avoided talking about Margera's firing in media interviews, but the star reacted later that he wanted Margera to get better and would not like to get into a public back and forth with him. He also added, "We want Bam to be comfortable and strong and get the help he needs. We tried to shove that along. I think that's all I want to say about it." So they're launching Jackass Forever in theaters in October 2022. Well, what do you guys think about the issue? A typical talk like Bam had always been a heavy alcoholic has been hovering around, but based on the show's premise, that was never illustrated as a problem. As things advanced and his addiction became worse, the cast members grew increasingly concerned for his health and, eventually, for his life. Things got so bad that they even had to draw the line and ensure that they did not become his enablers, which meant enacting some strict rules for Margera. When Bam Margera's drinking became worse, the press ate it up more. Bam was seen insulting his words and acting entirely out of sorts in front of the cameras. This made them uncomfortable. The entertainment media loved the drama, but Johnny didn't want to see his friend go down this path. He looks profoundly and refuses to engage in verbal exchanges and drama that would undoubtedly work against Margera's reputation. Bam Margera feels his relationship with the crew of Jackass should have been strong enough to withstand the current problem he has found himself in. He was angry at them for firmly drawing a line when it came to his seriousness and felt they turned their backs on him. He reasoned that they were trying to push him out of production, which is the situation he has found himself in. He doesn't think they're trying to assist him in getting sober. A lot of misunderstandings happened between them. Bam told the press he was forced into rehab and was prescribed 18 different drugs. Margera claims his expected duration in rehab was declared as being 30 days and had ended up being 90 days. He had to pay out of pocket for the medication. It was tough for him to pay the bill. He also claims his cocktail of meds led to suicidal tendencies and spoke of his background by saying, "It was the definition of fucking torture. They tormented me." Jones had been offering help to Bam, and he criticizes Margera for not accepting the help he has offered. By the way, Margera sounding off on the cast and crew. Stevie O thinks Margera has bitten the hands that feed him. Bam had the chance to stay sober and healthy, maintain his career and friendships. Yet he opted to tarnish everyone on social media and drag their reputations through the dirt and create a Jackass 4 boycott. On an Instagram post, Jones penned, "Everyone bent over backwards to get you in the film, and all you had to do was not get loaded. You've proceeded to get loaded. It's that simple." Bam Margera was born to Phil Margera and April Margera. He has an elder brother, Jess Margera, who is a great musician and best known as the drummer of Westchester-based heavy metal band CKY, and Vincent Margera's nephew. Both of his parents are TV personalities. Director Tremaine filed for a restraining rule against Margera, 41, after the former TV star allegedly sent him and his family death threats. The restraining order is also favorable to Tremaine's wife and 2 kids. He attached several screenshots of texts allegedly sent from Bam, including one in which he announces he meant the threats against Tremaine's children from the bottom of my heart. The order was approved on May 25th and is set to expire on June 15th. "I'm in great fear for me and my family's safety," Tremaine inscribed in the petition, outlining how Margera allegedly began threatening him after he was dropped from Jackass 4 for not following his contract by relapsing last month of June. In addition to the threatening messages, Tremaine also claims that Margera called his friend and alleged that he has powers as a wizard and can create and strike lightning while talking at times using numbers instead of English. After Bam Margera posted an Instagram video saying Jackass co-star Johnny Knoxville and director Tremaine betrayed me, abandoned me, rejected me, Stevie O. Glover came to the defense of his Jackass 4 colleagues in the comment section of Margera's post. He responded, "Bam, the 2 people you're saying wronged you, Knoxville and Tremaine, are the same 2 people who established the intervention which protected my life." He wrote, "Everyone bent over backwards to get you in the film, and all you had to do was not get backward. You've continued to get loaded. It's that easy." Glover also added, "We all love you every bit as much, and it's all say we do, but nobody who really loves you can facilitate or motivate you to stay sick." Many controversies and assumptions are still there in the lawsuit. Do you think what the defendants did to Bam Margera was injustice? What's your concern about the matter? We're eager to know your views in the comment section below. Also, please don't forget to subscribe to LoafTube to stay updated on such content. See you next time. Until then, goodbye.